Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Summerslam reaction video. So yes, it's time for my reaction video. Yes, SummerSlam happened last night, and woohoo! Very, very good, and also very, very bad. It was kind of like last year's SummerSlam, but on the whole, I do think this was a stronger pay-per-view than the one we got last year. I was happy with a lot of the matches here, so I have 13 matches to talk about. Let's get to it. I want to get this done in 20 minutes. I don't want to get drag on. So pre-show quickly. The Miz and the Miztourage beat the Hardys and Jason Jordan in like 11 minutes in a six-man tag team match. Why was the IC Championship not on the show? It was the only championship not on the show. To correct that, a Hell in a Cell, please. But yeah, the Miz and Miztourage won. Whatever. I'm not that bothered. Then Neville and Akira Tozawa. Of course, Akira Tozawa beat Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship on Raw. What? They ended the best championship run in the of the whole year on a Raw, rather than the pay-per-view. But yeah, and it was a decent match. It was like 11 minutes, but Neville won it back. Yeah, he beat Tozawa clean and won it back. So why did they take it off him on Raw? And you think Akira Tozawa was like, yeah, he's finally won the belt back, and then Neville won it. What? I don't get that. I really don't. Why have they put it back on Neville? Whatever. Whatever. Hopefully Akira Tozawa gets a rematch, but that was just pointless. Just why did they bother taking it off Neville if they're just going to give it back to him on the pay-per-view? Oh, whatever. Good match though. And then we got probably a really good match, one of the best matches of the night on the pre-show. The Usos up against the New Day. You know, these two have got put on such amazing tag team matches. They probably had the best match at Battleground, one of the best matches at Money in the Bank, and now they had another great match at SummerSlam. This was amazing. 19 minutes they went for. It was just back and forth. So many good spots. These two teams are so good. It was. I was like, what is this doing on the pre-show? There was like 2 "This is awesome" chants. This was an amazing match. At 19 minutes it went on for, nearly 20 minutes, and the Usos won. They won with like 4 kicks to Big E, yeah. And the Usos are back as tag team champs. Great. I've got no problems with that. Great match. Why the hell was that on the pre-show? That's my only gripe. How bad some of the matches were on the main card, and you think this was on the pre-show? What? But amazing match, great result. The Usos are back as tag team champs. Yeah, no problem with that. Fantastic. And then on to the first match of the main show. Yes, we got John Cena going up against Baron Corbin. Oh, Baron Corbin. So yeah, he tried to cash in on Tuesday and it failed. And then, he's just like a big idiot. So he's being booked like an idiot now. Rumour has it he's pissed someone off backstage, or maybe he's been a bit too harsh on someone on Twitter. So they're booking him like an idiot now. And yeah, this was just not a good match. It was just okay. And John Cena won after like 10 minutes with 1 AA. 1 AA. Yeah, they really don't care about Baron Corbin now, do they? I mean, this was a chance to make him look like a monster heel after he lost the briefcase and maybe just beat the shit out of John Cena. Nope, he just lost in 10 minutes in a pretty match. And 1 AA. That was it. Whatever. John Cena, yeah, whatever. I feel like Baron Corbin's being punished. And this is just another step of his punishment. Oh, poor guy. Lost his briefcase and lost to John Cena in 10 minutes. Oh boy, poor Baron Corbin. Then we went on to Natalya up against Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And this was a match I just didn't really care for. I'm not a big fan of Naomi as champion. I really haven't been. Natalya, I feel like she's just been irrelevant for so long. Even though she's a great wrestler, she's had nothing to do with the main roster for like over a year now. But now she's got suddenly a championship match. And it was alright. It was 11 minutes. And Natalya won with a sharpshooter. Clean. She tapped out. Naomi tapped out. And yeah, Natalya won. And I'm fine with this, because I just haven't been a fan of Naomi as champion. She's had a pretty poor run, and I just don't like her gimmick, with the whole light up and everything, and she's not really good on mic either. The only good thing about Naomi is she's a decent wrestler, but that's it. But yeah, Naomi. But Natalya won. With a sharpshooter, I thought Naomi was going to retain, but no. So, yeah, okay. But the thing that surprised me was, there was no cash-in. Carmella didn't come out and cash in. Nothing. So, even though they teased it loads on SmackDown, and they teased it on the pre-show as well, she never turned up. So, is she going to cash in on SmackDown maybe, or is she going to cash in at Hell in a Cell, the next pay-per-view? Yeah, so they're letting Natalya have the belt for about a month or so, but okay, fair enough. I quite like that. Let's see how this goes. But, yeah, at least Naomi's underwhelming run's over. Underwhelming run. Then we got Big Cass up against Big Show. This should have been on the pre-show, and the Usos New Day should have been on the main card. This should have got moved to the pre-show. This was bad. Yeah, and Enzo Amore was in the shark cage above the ring. I heard a rumour that because Enzo was such a dick backstage, and because he's scared of heights, WWE are punishing him, so they're putting him in a shark cage because he's scared of heights. But yeah, the match was okay. Well, there was a boring chant. That pretty much tells you how. Of course, you've got two big guys, 7-foot guys. And Enzo was just... he strips off, he covers himself in oil, and he squeezes out the shark cage, and then just gets, boom, booted by Cass. And then Cass boots Big Show, 1, 2, 3. This didn't do anything for anyone. I know this Big Show was obviously going to lose, I think, putting over the young guy, but this didn't do anything for anyone. Big Cass just doesn't look much stronger, he just looks boring. Big Show, well, he can take a loss, you know, because he's old now, and Enzo Amore just looks like an idiot. So... who did this benefit? This should have been a pre-show match, or just scrapped altogether. It wasn't good. No. Oh boy, and that. Then we got Randy Orton and Rusev, a feud no one gave a shit about. It was just a stitched together feud because they needed to give Randy Orton a match for SummerSlam. Oh my god, and Randy Orton beat Rusev in 10 seconds. Oh, 1 RKO, done. God. Whoa, but what are they doing with Rusev? What are they doing with him? I knew Randy was going to win, but I wanted it to be a competitive match at least. Not a 10-second squash with 1 RKO. Oh, God. No, this was terrible. I hated this. Poor fucking... What does that guy have to do to get a push? He's like he's the Bulgarian Sami Zayn. The Bulgarian Bray Wyatt. He's just never going to get a push, is he? He's just going to keep putting over guys left, right and centre till he gets released or bye. Oh, come on, Rusev. They need to give this guy a push. I know they needed to give Randy a win after, jobbing to Jinder for 3 months, but this just wasn't good enough. No, this was not good enough. A 10-second squash. I feel like Rusev's on the same card as Baron Corbin. Who has Rusev pissed off backstage to be getting treated like this? Because apparently when he shaved his hair, it really pissed off Vince. So yeah, he's like, okay, when you come back, you're gonna have to put over John Cena and put over Randy. I was like, Rusev can't be happy with this. Getting squashed in 10 seconds. I mean, he did have a bit before the match when he was beating up Randy before the bell rang. But then the bell rang and then, okay, out of nowhere, 10 seconds. Oh, hopefully Rusev gets a push. Maybe he'll be the one to beat Jinder. Maybe that'll be his reward. Big reward. Then we got Sasha Banks going up against Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. And, yeah, it was okay. It was better than Naomi and Natalya. They went for about 13 minutes. Apparently Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss hate each other in real life as well, so there's a bit of real heat. And, these two can put in a good match. Sasha can put in a good match with anyone because, she really oversells. She's like Dolph Ziggler. It was a good match. Alexa looked amazing with that little ponytail. Oh, I love Alexa Bliss. She is the hottest one on the roster by him. Oh, I love Alexa Bliss. And, yeah, the finish of the match, Sasha Banks got Alexa Bliss in the bank statement twice, I believe. And she won. Okay, I would have rather have seen Alexa Bliss retain because I love Alexa Bliss as champion, but Sasha with the belt, okay. Hopefully this one will be better than her first 3 runs because her first 3 runs of the belt, remember that when she was hot potatoing the belt with Charlotte last year, that was her first 3 runs of the belt was shite. So hopefully this one will be a lot better. Maybe she's going to go on to have a feud with Bayley at No Mercy or Survivor Series. We'll see. Alexa Bliss, maybe she'll get a rematch. I'm not sure. But yeah, I would have rather seen Alexa Bliss retain. But still, I'm still happy to see Sasha with the belt. So as long as she gets a good run this time. Then we got Finn Balor up against Bray Wyatt. And yeah, this, just as I thought, it was just okay. Considering the fact they already had a match on Raw, kind of took away the excitement for this match. Even though Finn was in his demon makeup, we haven't seen his demon makeup since last year's SummerSlam. And Bray was like, whoa, you're freaky, I like it. That was a bit weird. And the match itself was okay. And Finn won, of course, With the Cool and Ra in 10 minutes. It was too short for a start. These two could have put on a longer match. They're both great workers. This could have been a 16-minute match, I think, at least. But 10 minutes, I think, is too short. It feels like they're building Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor up to something, though. I think maybe he's going to be the next guy to challenge Brock. He did hint at an interview, so maybe. Bray Wyatt, where do they go from him now? Does he does this feud continue onto No Mercy, or are they both going to go their separate ways, just like they did after Act Like It Never Happened, just after his feud with Seth Rollins? You know, we'll see. But should have been longer. But match itself was okay. Finn won. Okay, of course he did. But when does Bray ever win? Poor guy. Yeah, I've been really ranting. There's not a lot of great matches. The first hour and a half of the show was... The first half of the show wasn't great, but the second half of the show pretty much was fantastic. So it saved the show. But here we go. On to the final 4 matches. We got Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins going up against Cesaro for the Tag Team Championships. Yes, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins reunited on Raw. It's one of the best feuds on Raw at the minute. I mean, how they reunited, best programs. And they touched hands like, yes, come on! So 2/3 of the Shield have reunited, and this was a great match. 18 minutes of just them going back and forth. Cesaro and Sheamus are great. They are great. I love Cesaro and Sheamus. They work so well together as a team, and so did Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. You know, you've got 2 great tag teams going at it for 18 minutes. Fantastic. There were so many good spots. Great match. And then in the end, I thought Cesaro and Sheamus were just dominating for like the final few minutes. I was like, bloody hell. They were just absolutely battering Dean and Seth. But then Seth and Dean get the upper hand. Dirty Deeds out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. And yes, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are the new tag team champions. Woohoo! Yes, I'm happy with this. It's great to see, because Dean Ambrose and Seth, they were kind of floundering a little bit as single stars. They weren't really going anywhere at the minute. So it's great that they've teamed up and become tag team champions again. They've formed the bond again. 2/3 of the Shield have reunited. This was great. I'm happy to see them as belt again. And hopefully they get a good lengthy reign for a few months. And then I think what's going to happen is Dean Ambrose will turn heel on Seth. Maybe get a few between them next year, maybe. But yeah, hopefully Dean Ambrose and Seth have the belts till at least to the Rumble. I think that'll be great. Great match. One of the best matches of the night. Then we got AJ Styles up against Kevin Owens for the United States Championship with Shane as the guest referee. And yeah, this has been a feud that hasn't really hit it for me. I mean, which is strange because AJ Styles usually has so many good matches. I mean, every match and feud he's been in has been great, but this one hasn't really got there yet. The match they had at Backlash and the match they had at Battleground was just okay. Maybe it's because AJ and KO don't have that good of a feud. I mean, that good of chemistry in the ring. But this was good. This was definitely the best match they've had out on the pay-per-views, definitely. Shane with the guest referee, I mean, and it was good. Although I do think Shane got involved a bit too much. Like, they were trying to... You could tell it was a bit too scripted in some areas. Like, it was a bit too predetermined. Because Shane had a mouthpiece, you could tell. It was probably Vince going, hey, get into the ring, get into the ring. And it looked a bit too scripted in some areas. Like, you could just tell Shane was setting up to be hit. And yeah, it was good. It was good. Definitely the best match these two have had. And they're obviously teasing a bit of tension between KO and Shane, of course. KO thinks he's won. He's like, yeah, but he had his leg on the rope, and she's like, him and Shane are like, what? And then because of that, AJ takes advantage. Phenomenal forearm, Styles Clash, 1, 2, 3. Done. And yeah, I predicted that. Obviously, I think they're setting up a feud between KO and Shane for Hell in a Cell, maybe. Yeah, I'll be down for that. And AJ's still United States champion. Happy with that too. So yeah, I think this advances both guys in other directions. It was, yeah, great. And hopefully we'll see a new challenger for AJ for Hell in a Cell. Oh boy. Oh. I need a drink song. Rant incoming. Let me just... Oh, need a wet throat for this. Jinder Mahal up against Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Oh, God. Fuck me. What happened here? What happened? Whoa. Okay, so yeah, it was 11 minutes for a start. What? 11 fucking minutes for a WWE Championship match? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm pissed about this. So pissed. So yeah, Jinder, he beat Shinsuke Nakamura with a little help from the Singh Brothers, just like how he beat Randy for the last 3 months. And he retains, without the stupid finisher he's got, and he retains in like 11 fucking minutes! 11 minutes! What? Oh my God, 11 fucking minutes! Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? This was one of the worst matches I think Shinsuke Nakamura's ever had. It was terrible. Oh, God. The match itself was shite. Just so boring. The crowd were dead. I mean, Jinder, what? He just couldn't work. They just didn't have any chemistry, these two, at all. And it was atrocious. Just nothing happened the whole match, really. Apart from Nakamura's, come on! That was it. And then, so what? Why didn't they have Shinsuke win? This was all built up for Shinsuke to win. The promo before the match was amazing. It was time for Jinder's run to end. I mean, Baron Corbin had lost his briefcase, so there was going to be no cash in. I mean, that entrance he had with the violinist, it was amazing. But then he just loses with interference in 11 minutes. Oh my God. I mean, Jinder, I'm sorry. Either the guy needs to win clean or piss off and go back down the mid-card and lose his belt. Because I'm sorry, I'm getting pissed at the guy getting booked where he can't win on his own. He's like Kevin Owens with the Universal belt. Every single pay-per-view defence he's had, the Singers have helped him out. Or the Great Khali. Oh my, this was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Piss off here. Yeah, didn't like this at all. Where do they go with Shinsuke from here? Does he get a rematch maybe? He better get a fucking rematch. They better rectify this because this match was awful. One of the best. Oh, rant over. Shinsuke, what do they do with him now? Does he get a rematch? Because he looked pissed after the match. I don't fucking know. But they should have won this. It's SummerSlam. Why, if he's going to go on and win it, actually beat Jinder for the belt at a smaller pay-per-view like Hell in a Cell, this should have been the big pay-per-view. Because SummerSlam's meant to be the biggest pay-per-view of the year, alongside WrestleMania. So, yeah, not good. That was shite. Absolute shite. I can't wait to see Jinder lose that belt now. I fucking hate that match. Oh, okay, rant over. God, that was... Calm down. Jesus, okay. Yay, and then we end on a very high note. The fatal four-way for the Universal Championship between Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. Fantastic. This is how you do a championship match. Take notes, SmackDown. Oh, this was amazing. One of the best fatal four-ways I've ever seen. My jaw was just... It was so fucking good. I loved it. So Brock took so many bumps in this match. I mean, Strowman, he put Brock through a table twice, and he just pushed the table on top of Brock, and he was like... And the crowd were just going, Braun. It was so awesome. Braun looked amazing. All four of these guys, four big beefcakes just going at it. What are you looking at? Four big beefcakes just going at it in this ring. It was fantastic. Of course, Roman got some good spears in there because Superman punches, and Brock had to get taken out of the ring because he took so much damage. He was getting carted out of the ring, and I was going, but goodbye. I was like, oh shit, is actually Brock going to lose this match? But I kind of suspected he was going to come back, and then the three of them, Braun, Roman and Joe, had a bit of a triple threat for a little bit, but then out came Brock again. He was like, no, you don't. And then he suplexed everyone. Oh, it was so good. Everyone got time to shine in this match. Well, maybe not Joe. I think Joe kind of didn't get allowed to do as much as the other three, which I didn't like. But all the other three guys, Braun, Roman, and Brock, looked all great. Finally, Brock's had a long, lengthy match. He took so many bumps in this match. Great. Braun looked so good. And then at the end of the match, Roman's about to go for the spear. Brock counters. F5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Brock's still champion. Like, we all knew Brock was going to retain, even though the stipulation was he was going to leave if he lost, but we all knew that because he's been advertised for No Mercy and a few house shows later on in the year, so it was kind of ruined by that. But great match. Probably say the pay-per-view, I think, because a lot of the matches in the pay-per-view would... but this was the best match of the night, probably. Amazing. Best Fatal 4-Way one of the best Fatal 4-Ways I've ever seen. Fantastic. My only gripe with this match, I think, was that Joe, he really didn't get to do that much. All he did was really, Joe got to do was a few little clutches, and he did jump out of the ring and hit Roman, which was great. But apart from that, I think Braun, Roman, and Brock really shone in this match. And Joe kind of was like, I don't like that. Why didn't they let Joe do more? Joe should have hit a few more good spots. But apart from that, great match. And I think it really did, after, the crowd was so dead after Shinsuke and Jinder, this really saved it, and it was great. So overall, SummerSlam, I thought it was better than last year. There were some stud matches, I think. Balor and Wyatt wasn't great. Randy Orton and Rusev, Big Cass and Big Show, shit. Cena and Corbin, not great. The Carmelo not cashing in, weird. Neville winning his belt back from Tozawa, strange. There were a lot of down points, a lot of strange finishes, a lot of strange booking decisions, just like last year. But there were some great matches too. The amazing pre-show match between the Usos and the New Day. Sasha Banks and Alexa was decent. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins tag team match, fantastic. AJ and Kevin Owens, they had the best match they've had so far, and the amazing Fatal 4-Way. So I think overall there was more pros than cons here. Yeah, definitely Definitely better than last year's SummerSlam. I loved it. That Fatal 4-Way was just phenomenal. Loved it. So what's going to happen now is Brock maybe going to feud with Strowman, because Strowman looked the best in that match. So maybe Strowman's going to challenge Brock at No Mercy. We'll see. But we're next for Joe, and I just wish they could have given Joe a bit more to do in that Fatal 4-Way, because I fucking love Joe. But apart from that, great. SummerSlam, great. You did it. Some dud matches here and there. Shinsuke and Jinder. That needs to get rectified in SmackDown right now. But apart from that, everything, I loved it. Great show. Great felt it. Too long though, it was fucking 6 hours, then he fell asleep twice, but yeah, great. So guys, what were your reactions to SummerSlam? Comment below, let me know. So I'll be back in about 2 to 3 weeks with my No Mercy predictions. That's, I believe, the next Raw pay-per-view at the end of September. So yeah, hopefully they'll start announcing the matches, and within 2 to 3 weeks they'll start building all the feuds towards that. Oh, so I'll be back in about 2.5 weeks for my No Mercy predictions. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in a fortnight. Bye, guys.